Everybody, it is Ruthie Rocks. I was talking to John and I forgot to put my earphones on. There we go. Happy Wisdom Day, Wednesday. Lots of people going to classes, I see. Why? Because, well, we are only selling 74 homes a day. That is, I predicted it would go up to 80, but it didn't. So I was not correct. In October, we sold, can you believe this? 1,000. Oh, no, the number's wrong. We sold 2,307. Yeah, that didn't get changed. I'll fix that, which was 74 per day. Let me make sure. 2,307. 76 a day. I'll fix that. Yeah, 76 a day. And we listed, yesterday, we listed 109 homes, and 42 of those happened to be at the new price of $450,000. It looks like the wrong thing came up today. Yes. Okay. We'll go get it. What happens when you get in a hurry? Hurry. Let me do this. Let me put this up and hide this one. There we go. Okay. Yes, here we go. Yeah, we are selling 74 homes a day, 2,307 sales in October this year. And look at last year, everybody. We sold 4,023 homes per day. Wow, that was 130 sales a day. That means 260 agents were getting paid per day. And this month, only 148 were getting paid per day. So, yeah, everybody's adjusting. We only listed, 114 homes yesterday, but 34 of those were under the new median price. Everybody is $445. So that's 37% of the market that are under $445,000. That's of the 9,553 total available properties in Las Vegas. 2,798 of them are single family homes, 445 and under, 445,000 and under. So the market is changing. However, the $1 million market is holding strong at 4.61 sales per day. Last year, it ended up being 4.58 per day. So that market is still percolating out there. There's 938 million plus homes available right now. And that's down a little bit. We were up as much as 1,000 something a few months ago, but now we're down a little bit in that inventory. What else is going on here? 33, the investors are still buying. 33 sales a day are investors year to date average. And that's about 30% of our market. So there's still a lot of investors, and we're going to look at some stats today to show you why that's happening and why it continues to be a robust market. That's really it. The big news, of course, is that let's see my chart here. Let's hide this one. Let's put these two up. So let's see, one down here. So if you looked at, this is 2021, and if you look from January all the way down to December, we started out in 2021 at $345,000 for the median sales price. We ended up in December at $430,000. So that was quite a big jump in 1 year. Quite a huge jump, actually. But then, and if you look here, it ended in December at a median price of $430,000. However, last November, it was $421,000. So the point being that right now at $445 median price, even if someone bought a home last year, they have appreciation, they have equity that was built up. And now if you look here, let's look at this year. So what's happening here is $435,000 is where January ended up. So it bumped up about $5,000, and then it bumped up little by little till it got to its height in June of 485,000. Of course, the interest rates were 3%, so that is why. And then it started going down. Now we're at 445 for October. Jimmy and I, think that it's not going to go lower than 435 for the year. We shall see. Because the sales are not dismal, but they certainly aren't robust, are they? And that $1 million market is still hanging out there. So it's anybody's guess right now what's going to happen in November, December, because normally those are our slower months. Let's pop down here. I wanted to show you some things here. So the typical home buyer situation, a year ago, if the loan was $500,000, the interest rate was 3%, the monthly payment was $2,135. Yeah. And now with the interest rate of 6.9%, okay, that monthly payment is $3,293. And that's a whopping $1,158 more a month for the mortgage, and an annualized cost of $13,895 more. So not only does that, of course, it impacts the payment, but it impacts perhaps how much now people are going to have to put down. Again, we just showed you that there was quite appreciation, even if the person bought last year. So there is appreciation, and the equity in the home, if they sell a home, they do have more money to put down to bring that monthly costs down with their mortgage at 7%. Whew, it's hard to look at, isn't it? And I wanted to show you one other comparison here. Let's just look at this real quick. Here we go. And this is just a different way of looking at it. A year ago, you could have bought a $500,000 home. Like we said, the monthly payment was $2,135 at an interest rate of 3.1. This year, to have that same affordable monthly payment at a rate of 6.9%, you can buy a $324,000 home, and that's below the median. So your decrease in your loan amount is $175,815. So yeah, you can put that additional money down to get, if you're moving up or remodeling and moving, maybe you're moving laterally, but you want a newer home, something like that. It's going to cost you. And the decrease in home price that you can afford, if that is your monthly payment, is down 35%. That is huge. So let's look out here and see what's going on a little bit. So the thing about, we talked about the investors. Why the heck are they still coming out here? Well, we are still getting new residents. My puppies are barking. We are still getting new residents, and they're coming from California, 35.5%. Florida, 4.5%, Texas, 4.2%, Washington, 4.1%. Here's now, we get down to some other states, and it kind of is interesting to me. Arizona, 3.9%. So do people move from California to Arizona, and then they move up to Vegas? I'm not sure, or Nevada, because this is by state. And then we have a lot of people coming here still from Hawaii. Illinois has come up in the charts, 3.2%. Again, Utah's another. I'd like to talk to those people that move here and ask them why. Not sure. And then Colorado, people are moving here. Well, you got weather issues there. You've got tax issues there. So I understand that. And New York, of course, my gosh, it's the highest tax state, that in California in the country, 2.4%. And that is, the check marks are perhaps where you should be reaching out to. Reach out to these people, I mean, with your marketing, and hit these states. You can appeal to them on YouTube, Instagram. You can appeal to these people, on Facebook, which has the most robust advertising platform, and put your money where the people are coming from. And this is a great chart, and I'm going to post this for everybody. I will post the one that, let's see, I might post both of them because I want to say something about my show on Monday. We talked about the Google business page, and you upload your photos, you upload videos. Some of these slides are really good to upload and put in your Google business page photo section, because then people from other states, perhaps these states, whatever, will see these and say, oh, these people, or this girl or this man or this team or whatever, they know what they're doing because they know where people are coming from. It does give you some authority when you know these statistics. Oh my gosh, 8.4 new residents are moving here per hour. 8.4 new residents are moving to Las Vegas or Southern Nevada. Yeah, this is the Southern Nevada per hour. So why are investors buying homes? Because people are moving here. And can they afford a $2,100 rent payment? Perhaps, versus the 30, what was it? 30, I forget my numbers here. Hang on. What was that number? 32. Yeah, I was going to say 35. 3,200 versus 2,100. That's a huge difference. And so you can rent a home for 2,100 where you perhaps don't want to pay a 6.9% mortgage payment, and your home payment is 3,200. Wow. It just still shocks me. So our population is, if you look here, we've got the metropolitan areas where people are coming from or leaving, and they're leaving these states. So if I was doing advertising, if I was reaching out to people, I would say, hey, if you live in San Francisco, and then I would do whatever ad I was going to do. But you want to reach out directly to these people. At one point, I remember years ago when Facebook wouldn't let you do that, but you can do that now. And especially YouTube is becoming very popular for a real estate channel. Yeah, and this is the population growth. This is where it's going down. This is where it's coming up. And we are like right here. Our population is growing. And that's 2021 versus 2020. So it'll be interesting to see what is going on in 2022. I think you're going to see that our numbers are going to be probably higher, I would think. Interesting here. Let me do this for a second. Austin is, people are moving to Texas. People are moving to Arizona. Three cities in Texas. Yeah, that's notable. Riverside, California, Atlanta, Georgia, these different populations are increasing. Yeah. So you have the populations increasing in these areas, and then the populations are decreasing in these areas, which is New York, of course, California, Massachusetts, Michigan, San Diego. San Diego's getting expensive, so that might be the reason. So you've got San Francisco, you've got Los Angeles, you have San Diego. You've got quite a few, those three cities that I would reach out to in my marketing. And let's see, what else do we have here? Again, the population growth. We're growing 6,143 people per month. Amazing numbers. And we sold in 2022, which is, let's see, 2021, we sold about 3,581 homes. And I think the numbers are very, very close there. So, and that was resale. So a lot of people bought new homes and a lot of people rented. The rental market is about 50% if you do the math. So that's an interesting stat as well for your investors. If you are, if you're saying, oh my gosh, the sky is falling. No, it isn't. You just need to maybe go down a different avenue. And if I'll post these slides and you show the investors, look, we're growing. People are still moving here. People are surrendering their driver's licenses at a rate of 6,143 per month. And what did we say? 8.4 per hour. are moving here. That's amazing. But these numbers you should be able to spill them off to an investor. And even when people say the sky is falling, people are still moving here. People still need a place to live. And you need to articulate that message to your database, your sphere of influence. And now if I was reaching out to the states, again, I would reach out to the ones with the check marks. Okay. And let's end with that one. I love that one. Okay, what else do I have to show you? Okay, state population change. This is an interesting one as well. The top 10 states where we have increased, and we're number 9. Now, I remember when we were number 1, but look, Idaho, and here's what my question is about Utah. We got people moving here from Utah, of course, but we also have other people moving to Utah. So you have to, well, that's life, right? People want to change. Montana, Arizona, South Carolina, Delaware, Texas, Florida, we're number 9, and South Dakota is number 10. So in your marketing, I would be reaching out to the bottom 10, New York, Illinois, Hawaii, California, LA is Louisiana, yes, Maine, North Dakota, West Virginia, Missouri, and Pennsylvania. So I would be reaching out to those people to move to Vegas, target those markets. And investors also in those areas. You think about that too. If people are moving out of those areas, then perhaps they were renting, and an investor had a home there, and now they're moving to Vegas as a renter. And so you might want to reach out to investors in these states to perhaps sell their home there and buy one here, or keep that one and buy one here in those states especially. So there's a lot of things that you can read into these stats to adjust your marketing. I think I have one more for today. Let's see here. Yeah, now this is a really interesting one too, because household income projections. Right now, 33.1% of the people that, this is Southern Nevada, the household income is from 100 to 250. 33% of the people are in that bracket. That's a lot, I think. And then if they're projecting in 5 years for that to go up substantially. So they're saying it's going to jump to 39.6%. That's a huge jump. It really is. My point is about showing this slide. Over time, there's going to be more people in Nevada or in Southern Nevada that are potential homeowners. And so if you start doing your YouTube channel or your Google business page and the things that we talk about all the time to build yourself as a brand and to get you out in front of people, the market is projected to just continue to get better here. The interest rates, they come and go. We'll see. That will play. I mean, if you're preparing now with your Google business page, for instance, I'm going to harp on that a little bit, and doing some videos, I'm going to harp on that for forever. Then you could be the agent of choice. You could be the person that when they Google best realtor in Nevada, you come up there because you're putting valuable information up there. And as I've talked about, and you get reviews, you want to always ask for reviews. Google will put you in front of those people that are looking to move here. And I watch a lot of the other trainers and coaches, and I think of the areas that some people are in. I know Tom Toole, I think he's in Philadelphia or Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh might be a better place than Philadelphia, as you know, a lot of crime going on there right now, and Philadelphia, what is it? One of the oldest cities. So I think that he's able to maintain his business because he does the Google business page, he does his YouTube channel, he does things to keep himself top of mind for people, and people are still moving. I mean, we sold 2,307 homes last month. Those are real people. No, it wasn't like 4,000 last October, but it doesn't matter. People are still moving. There's still opportunities there. And of course, we go and we look at all the investors. And so you got 60 days, or now we're dwindling down to 58 days. You've got to get your 2023 business plan together, and you've got to get your marketing strategy together. And please get your Google business page going. That's really going to be important. Google is really going head to head with Facebook and TikTok. And if you're doing stuff on one platform, you can hire somebody then to put that information or videos on the other platforms so that you're everywhere. Oh, I see you everywhere. Karen, I see you everywhere. So then all of a sudden, you're the person that they pick. And I was looking at some of the stats today, and there are so many agents in our market right now that have only done 1 or 2 deals this year. I don't know if they can sustain that being in real estate, and definitely I don't know if they can sustain doing it full time. We're always going to have the people in our business that are in it for the 1 or 2 or 3 deals a year. I understand that totally. If you can make another 30, 40,000 a year or more, based on your price point, okay, it can be a part-time gig. But the thing about the people that are doing a part-time, they probably aren't farming. They probably aren't investing a lot of money into their marketing. So when I look at all those people, I see opportunities. And I know when I look at the top 25, the Aaron Taylors, the Brinkus Group, George Caprios, and those people, they're putting a ton of money into advertising. And I think we've shown you some samples of that over time. But the thing of it is, there's opportunities for everybody that wants to do a deal a month, 2 deals a month. I know one of my dear agents says, I want to do 4 deals a month, and she was on her way, and then the interest rate hit her, and but she's climbing back up that ladder because she's getting her marketing out there, just a different message, and making people realize they have equity in their home. And if the market does go down a little more, they're going to have a little less. So there's always different ways to look at what's going on, where people can make an educated decision as to what they want to do. You can buy today, sell today, get more equity out of your home, go buy something. You want a newer home, you want something different. Yes, you're going to pay a little more. You're going to take some of that equity, put it down to where your payment is reasonable for you. And then when the rates go down, refinance. They will go down again. They might not go down to 3 again, but they'll go probably down to 4, 4.5. That's what I would think they're going to end up at. So buy today and then refinance. At least you're getting more for your home today that for sure. Because like Jimmy and I think it's going to go down a little bit more. So they may be losing a few more $1,000 if they wait. So anyway, I know. And if they wait, then what they buy is going to be less too. Well, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that works out for them. But I like to buy when I, sell high, buy low. So maybe sell now, wait a couple months and then buy. I don't know, but we shall see. The unknown is the unknown. But the point is, know your numbers, know your story. Use these slides to get out there. I'm going to put them in the group. Use these slides to get out there and to I know the consumer confidence is low. Obviously, it has to be. But if you give them enough data so that they can think, because you don't know what's going on in their mind and their life. Maybe they're planning on having children. Maybe they're planning on getting divorced. Maybe they're planning on getting a 1-story because the 2-story now doesn't work for them. There's all kinds of things that just because the interest rate goes up doesn't mean that their situation has changed. So keep that in mind. Keep your marketing going. Market. And like I said the other day, you become a media company. And that is almost it for today. We do have a class that is on Friday. And let's see where that might be, Ruthie. Let me get that. You know, I'm a one-man band here, so sometimes I'm a little lagging behind. And we do live, so we put that slide down. Okay, yes. So on Friday from noon to 3, free lunch, Jimmy is going to be teaching Do You Work for Your Client? It's an agency class, and he fills it with negotiation skills. And in today's market, you know, your negotiation skills have changed just a little bit, right? Before we were trying to get, you know, people were bidding things up. Well, now it might just be the reverse. So you need to understand how to do that. We're going to Zoom. We're going to do live. And if you Zoom, it counts as 3 CE credits. So if you go to bee.vegas and sign up, you will see that if you go ahead and sign up for 6 classes, you get 1 free. So you get 6 classes for $100. And that's our bundle. And you know that you can do more than 1 bundle because you need 36 hours. Uh-oh, my phone. I wanted to show everybody this. So let me just, as an end for today, for Wednesday, hopefully everybody's going to have a wonderful middle of the week. I want to mention something. When I went to Katie Lance, let's see if I can get this. This is Brian, and Brian is in Pittsburgh, and this is his card. And yeah, it's plastic. It looks just like a credit card. And what a neat idea. Now, I didn't ask him how much he paid for it, but he's got his real estate company, his number, his office number on the back, some of his contact information. And on the front, there he goes. He's got his real estate company name. His phone number is the card number. How cool is that? And then, of course, his name with his designations. I just thought this was a neat idea. I haven't seen this, and I've been to a lot of conventions in my life, but I've not seen anybody do this. So I thought this was really cool. Yeah, and I like the fact that it's plastic and it's not going to just get thrown away that easily. Yeah. All right, everybody, you have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. I've got to go down to the office and get to work. I hope you all are here on Friday. I was just thinking Friday at 10 o'clock. So on Friday, we're going to look at some more slides, some more information for you. We're going to talk about the future, and because that's going to be, all this information is going to be really good on your Google business page or your Instagram or your Facebook, wherever you want to put it. It's going to make you look like an authority, because the Applied Analysis put this information together, and they've been supplying us with information for years and years. So I love that company, and the people in it are just so dedicated, and they're so consistent, and we're lucky. I love y'all. Gotta go. Bye. It's always hard for me to say goodbye. Subscribe on my YouTube channel.